New developments tonight after the investigative unit exposed problems at the agency that's supposed to protect us from poison in our air, water, and soil.
At least 3 state senators are now demanding an independent investigation into the Department of Toxic Substances Control after seeing our initial report. Investigative reporter Vicky Nguyen also has learned that top staffers at the DTSC may have a conflict of interest. Vicky.
Raj and Jess, we obtained these financial statements for the highest paid administrators at the department. We found several have held significant investments in the companies they're supposed to regulate, including GE, Shell, and Chevron. When a pipe burst at the Chevron refinery in Richmond last August, flames shot into the sky for hours. Thousands of people went to the hospital complaining of lung and eye irritation.
I'm breathing in, it hurts. To breathe out, it hurts worse.
In response to the public outcry, the DTSC posted this letter on its website saying, "Our job as public servants is to protect people's health and their environment." But now many are questioning just how well the department can do that when its top deputy director is a Chevron shareholder.
When I first came to DTSC, it was in 1985.
This is Odette Madriago in a department YouTube video.
I've been here many, many years, and a lot of you do know me.
The investigative unit obtained the past 7 years of financial statements for DTSC leaders. We found Madriago held stock in Chevron every single year in amounts up to $100,000. Her portfolio also includes stock in Abbott Laboratories and BP Amoco. For at least 3 years, records show she had up to $1 million worth of shares in General Electric. All are companies that deal with toxic waste, and all are regulated by DTSC.
One of our top managers had a vested interest in a company that we're supposed to oversee.
Insiders at the department say this is a conflict of interest that puts polluters before the public.
I'm here for those communities that are suffering.
Lisa Tucker authored this report accusing DTSC of allowing companies to operate on expired permits and to stay in business even when they repeatedly break California's pollution laws.
People inside know that there is extensive pollution in some of these instances that can harm people, and they do nothing about it. And that is outrageous.
The safe and sustainable communities.
Stuart Black is another deputy director. His investments include Royal Dutch Shell, Intel, and Procter & Gamble, more companies regulated by DTSC. Neither Black or Madriago responded to our requests for comment.
And this is the first I have heard that DTSC staffers are invested in this way.
Senate Majority Leader Ellen Corbett and other state senators are calling for an independent investigation into the DTSC after our first report exposed weaknesses in permitting and enforcement.
Anytime you have regulators who have a direct financial interest in the industry, that is a conflict of interest.
Peter Keene is an ethicist at Golden Gate University.
No one has exposed this kind of conflict of interest until you guys came along and did it.
Should there be some legislative oversight when it comes to what regulators are allowed to invest in?
This raises questions that we should go back and take a look at that, definitely.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
After our first report aired, insiders pointed to the close relationship between DTSC Director Debbie Raphael and this man, Peter Wagner. He's a lobbyist for Boeing, another company that holds a permit with the department. He also supported her confirmation.
We've also found Ms. Raphael to be balanced, to be thorough, and to be just as open as she claims to be.
Kevin DeLeon is the chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee. He questions how this agency is being run.
There may be too close of a relationship between the department, the bureaucrats, and the alleged polluters. That's not kosher in my book.
The DTSC says the department's legal office is conducting a review of the potential conflict, but denies their managers did anything wrong. In the meantime, the director has promised to sit down and talk with us once an outside review of the agency is complete. We look forward to that interview. We have a lot of questions. Raj and Jess?
Okay, thank you, Vicky. Some very revealing answers there. If you have a tip for our investigative unit, including Vicky Nguyen, give us a call. You see the numbers on your screen, 888-996-TIPS, or send us an email directly to theunit@NBCBayArea.com.